Welcome back to the Tennis Premier League Season 5, and we enter our final match of the opening night. Mumbai Leon Army taking on the Gujarat Panthers. Saujanya Bavisetti will kick things off versus Karman Kaur Tandi. Then Artestis Gulbis, former top 10 player, takes on Sumit Nagal. Saujanya and Vijay take on Karman and Sasikumar. And then finally Sumit Nagal and Mukund take on Onassis and Vijay. She has been around a long time, 29 years of age, a best rank back in 2022 of 500. She'll be hoping to just dig deep, and in a new format of 20 points, it's anyone's game.
She's been on the rise for the last year or so. All eyes, as far as Indian women's tennis, have focused on her. Lot of promise. This is a platform where she can really shine.
On the far side, Saujanya Bavisetti for the Mumbai Leon Army.
Ready?
On the near court, Karman Kaur Tandi for the Gujarat Panthers. It's Saujanya to serve.
Pretty long, that one.
I think the serve of Saujanya is going to come under threat.
Better from Saujanya. Opens her account in this women's singles game. Better from Saujanya. The early nerves seem to have vanished.
Yeah, she's not new to the tennis scene. 29 years of age, she's been around a long time. So she should actually be the less nervous of the two. And there's no pressure on her. Karman at the moment is the favorite, you would think, on current form. Been on the tour more recently and more often. Approaches the net, soft hands. And guess what? There's the lead for Saujanya Bavisetti. Good signs early on for Mumbai. 5-all. Just sprays that wide. Saujanya, and this has been the comeback that Gujarat needed. It was the early lead for Mumbai, and she's come straight back in. There you go. And again.
An example, once more, certainly exposing that weakness, and Karman making the most of that double-handed backhand that Saujanya seems to be struggling with for a while now.
Nothing to lose. Take the first game away from Mumbai. She had it. Did everything right in that rally, Saujanya. The first backhand was good with depth, but just couldn't quite put the next one away.
The errors continue to come on that side of hers.
Oh, there you go. The forehand was looking great. And then the backhand sprayed, and there you go. That is the win in the first game for Karman Kaur Tandi and Gujarat. They will play out the points because every point is crucial. Yet again, pressure on this second serve. And in the form that Karman's now showing, she will go after it, you would think. Well, doesn't need to. Unfortunately, another double fault. And there ends the first game of this match. Gujarat take it, Karman takes it, and it's 14-6, convincingly done for the squad in yellow. A good win for Karman Kaur Tandi to give them the early lead.
from Karman Kaur Thandi. One-way traffic, 14-6 a confirmation on your screen. We start with the women's singles. And up next, it's the big one. India's number one will be in action against Ernest Gulbis on the other side of this break. It's a beautiful evening here in Pune, and it's time to witness the magic from India's number one. Started playing tennis at the age of 8. Sumit Nagal loves tennis, eats, sleeps, breathes his tennis. And up against him, Ernest Gulbis, who started tennis at the age of 5.
Ernest Gulbis on the far side for Mumbai Leon Army. In yellow, you've got Sumit Nagal, India's number one since 2016. And it's going to be the serve that is absolutely critical. Karman Kaur Thandi has given Gujarat a 14-6 lead. Wow, how about that? Welcome to India, Ernest Gulbis.
Says hello to Sumit with that big serve of his.
So, early statement from Gulbis. Oh, too good. This is where the quick feet, the fast hands, and the quick thinking of Sumit Nagal comes into play.
Take a look at this footwork. He got the serve, but Sumit with that big swing on the ground stroke against a charging Ernest. Came in for that volley. Take a look at the cross-court backhand. Beautiful angle created there. He loves it.
2-all. He's got to play it. Oh, there you go. That's part of the TPL, remember. Net calls will still count. You've got to play the point on. Oh, frames it, and the overall match score is now into a double-digit lead, 20-10. On the turn, after 10 points in this men's singles, it's 6-4 to Sumit Nagal. But critically, it's 20-10 in the overall match score. 20-10 overall. We've seen pretty close contests. Gujarat will be hoping that this isn't one. Make that 21-10. It is an 11-point match lead now. In this game, the lead continues to grow. And critically, in the match, it is now 11 points. 7-4, 9 points to go in the men's singles. 20 points overall per game, remember. Sumit's doing the right thing here. Just, even on the big serves, just putting the ball back in play because he knows the errors are coming off Gulbis' racket.
And when you just think of it, Suhail, this is such an intimidating side on paper. You have India's number one and number two. And look at the performance we saw from Karman Kaur Thandi. Lethal in that opening game.
Yeah, it's a good-looking squad, this, for Gujarat. I actually think they're one of the favourites to go deep in the competition. And already, the overall scoreline is encouraging. 21-12 now. It is an 11-point lead, and all smiles in the yellow camp.
Oh dear. That's what a lead can do to you. It can play with your head. A lot of tennis depends on what goes on between the ears.
And right now, at 6-10, that means that Sumit can't lose this game either. So Gujarat will take a sizable lead. And again, another second serve. He needs these 4 points, Gulbis, not just for himself, but for Mumbai in the overall match. That helps. That's a big second serve. That's a gutsy second serve.
He smiles. Sumit is enjoying his time here in Pune. Looking for that big one out wide. Gulbis had that side pretty much covered. Four points separate them at this stage in this game. The forehand doing the trick there for Sumit.
Yeah, Gujarat looking confident, but Mumbai, they've got to be careful because this is one of the biggest leads we've seen on this first night of the TPL. Yet again, forcing the error, coming into the net, not giving Gulbis any room to play with. And here comes the final point of this game, 7-12. He gets it. It's 8-12 in the men's singles. But overall, it is a 12-point lead for the Gujarat Panthers after the first two games of this match.
Can be very intimidating for all teams on the other side. Look who come to the court next. Saujanya with Vijay up against Karman and Mukund Sasikumar for a cracker of a mixed doubles contest.
We are into the final match of the night, and it's game 3 of this final match between Mumbai and the Gujarat squad in yellow, and it's time for the mixed doubles. Saujanya and Vijay take on Karman and India's number 2, Mukund Sasikumar. Mumbai serving.
We'll need a lot of those from Vijay Sundar Prashant.
And Karman should ride the confidence after winning the women's singles. Well on that occasion. Good hands at the net from Vijay. That volley right there gets the job done.
The backhand. How many errors have we seen today? Unfortunately for Saujanya from that backhand side.
And they will target it for good reason. You feel for her at times, but you can't blame the opposition. Every team is out here to win, go on to win the grand prize. And right now they're extending that lead. 29-17 overall. Keep an eye on that scoreline on the right side. 3-all in this game, but 29-17 overall. And you've got two youngsters in their prime in Karman and Sasi. Sasi serving to give Gujarat the lead in this game as well. Yeah, good effort that, Mukund Sasikumar. 13-point lead now. Staying toe-to-toe in this mixed doubles. That's a poor call from Sumit to go for it. A little greedy. Extends the racket. He was in the middle of the court. And there you go. Should have just left it for Karman to do the job. But smart play from Saujanya. Takes space off it actually. While they've attacked Saujanya, Vijay's done a great job at the net. Just as we say that though, charging back, trying to do it all on his own. And it brings the error in. A brilliant lob from the Gujarat squad.
One of the most difficult things to execute in tennis is the smash running backwards. To keep your body in balance, that's something Gujarat have a firm footing in this one.
How good is that? There's a reason he is India's number 2. And he's absolutely pounding this tennis ball at the moment. Watch this. Gets into position, head still, boom. Oh, into the Gujarat camp he goes. He's doing okay though. I think he wants to play for them. Says, I'm good enough, guys. Pick me.
Take a look at this. Sumit Nagal using his footwork effectively off court as well.
36-22, 10-8. And there you go. They've taken this game as well in the mixed doubles. 11-8 the scoreline. One more point to play in the mixed doubles. And this is domination.
Sumit for a moment there in the dugout was ready to jump in for his game. Take a look here.
Well, that's a repeat. A point going the way of Mumbai. But the game and the overall match slipping away from them pretty quickly. They lose this 9-11, but overall 23-37, I think the scoreline at the moment. That is a monstrous lead for the side in yellow, Gujarat.
And the confirmation here, 11-9. What a day they're having. The start from Karman was perfect. Then in came Sumit with a 12-8 victory. And now it's time for the final game on day 1. The men's doubles action on the other side of this quick break. We've certainly had some thrilling contests on day 1 of the Tennis Premier League live on the Sony Sports Network. And it comes down to the final game of this beautiful day live from the Balewadi Stadium here in Pune. It's the men's doubles. Ernest Gulbis with the serve. What a serve. No chance whatsoever for that to come back.
Encouraging signs early for Mumbai. They've got 2 very good players on their side of the court now in the men's doubles. Ernest Gulbis, a former top 10 singles player, French Open finalist at Roland Garros. And alongside him, Vijay, who's inside the top 100 in men's doubles as well. So a lot of pedigree and the early lead at 2-1 in this men's doubles, the final game of this match. Every point will just eat at that deficit. The deficit now, 12 points at 26-38. Not impossible to overturn this lead. It's now 10 points. Oh, that is too good. Sumit Nagal buries it down the center.
Take a look at this. This is why he's India's number 1. No chance to send that back.
And every point matters, and that's why that was such a big moment. They were in control of this game. Good anticipation from Gulbis, but just too much to be done. Big moments this for Gujarat.
This will hurt. This certainly will. Luck not with them at the moment.
Again, he was calling for a referral.
Yeah, Gulbis clearly wanted to stop that point midway. He's not a happy man with the way things have been progressing in this particular game.
And he's not wrong. He's not wrong to be disappointed in these calls. In the end though, point going their way, he says, come on, what's going on? Oh, yes, my boy. Sumit Nagal with one of the most outrageous forehands of the day. That is just unbelievable power and precision.
Sheer confidence. I don't think Vijay Sundar Prashant could even see the ball there.
But Gulbis stands tall. 10-8, which means they cannot lose the mixed doubles game. That's great work for the Mumbai Leon Army. Great work from Gulbis and Vijay. But these next 2 points also critical. Fault is the call. Gulbis says, finally, you've called one in our favor.
That did look long from here. Gulbis accepts it. And this will officially be the final point of day one. What a fantastic start we've had to the 5th season of Tennis Premier League, powered by Clear Premium Water. It could end in a tie. The day started with a tie, but won't end with one. 11-9, somehow managing to keep their nose in front. Ernest and Vijay fighting hard. They would be disappointed with how some of the calls went about in that particular game.
Really good showing though for the Mumbai Leon Army in the men's doubles. They'll take some pride back, but it is a dominant win for the Gujarat Panthers. It is a dominant win for Karman, for Sumit, and for Mukund as well. Overall, a brilliant win for the Indian trio. A 46-34 win, the biggest of the night. And it is a clinical display from Karman Kaur-Thandi, Sumit Nagal, and Mukund Sasikumar.
What an eventful day we have had. Let's take a look at how the points table looks at the moment. Bengal Wizards and Gujarat Panthers tied at number 1, 46 points each.